Hello, everybody. Finwin here, back at it again with Graveyard Keeper, and just want to basically kind of give credit. I forgot to do in the first video here, but I just want to give credit to the people who created this game. Developer of this was Lazy Bear Games. First time I've heard of them. They may have done other stuff, but I haven't really researched too much into it yet. Other than that, the publisher, Tiny Build, haven't heard of them either. But I mean, they seem like they're doing a pretty good job with this game so far. And, this being like an adventure RPG simulation management type of game, it kind of brings a interesting twist to these genres of games right here. So, let's get a roll on and start exploring more of this. Last where I left off, I just got done talking to the bishop of the graveyard. It's just, I guess, is my boss in a sense. So now what I want to do is let's go to the tavern and let's sell that burial certificate so I can get some money rolling and just meet the town people. I was trying to pick some berries there, but I guess I don't have the technology to pick them yet, because I mean, if anything, berries are delicious. You just want to eat them and all that, but they're going to be your like main source of extra energy early on in the game until you are able to craft recipes. So just head straight right to the town, and I mean follow the arrow if anything. And here is the tavern. This is where all the action happens. Whoa. Ba-dum, 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 doodly-doo, boo. You want to be loved by me. Boop, boop, dee boop. That's like I don't know, I don't know if that's a Betty Boop reference or anything, but kind of has that aesthetic to it, I guess. But that was a little like cutscene in between where it showed a lot of different figures, and then Sean and me here. I am the Graveyard Keeper, and I want to ask some questions.
I see. You know how many times a day I hear that mumbling? I have no time for you, little man. Come back when you have more faith in yourself.
So the funny thing is, faith is a thing you can get in this game. Demonstrate that you are worth talking to. But,
Ciao.
hail friend, can I have a moment? I don't know what voice to give this guy, but it's just like, it's really fast paced. What did Miss Charm tell you? Literally to go away. Ah, always so classy. She would never talk to just anyone. Not just anyone. I'm the local graveyard keeper. Soon to be friar of the local church. The friar. Phew. How primitive. I'm a well-known poet. In certain small circles, my name is Vagnar. One day I'll read up my poem to her, and then we'll, but first I need to write it, and I am catastrophically out of paper and ink. So just basically out of paper and ink. Maybe you can get me like, sorry, trying to throw like some advanced words to a primitive graveyard keeper. Like, can you get some? So of course, if I give him the ink, 10 reputation with him. If I get him 10 pieces of paper, I mean, obviously, the way he talks, he might need 10 pieces of paper to get the woo of this girl. But that will also, I guess, give me 10 more reputation with him as well. Alright, so let's ask about where you get the paper and ink. You may have some of it in your church, or you can make it. Alright, fair enough. Two good places. I'm just not used to manual labor, but a skillful man such as you could surely do it easily. Also, you could do some from the old astrologer. He used to go to the lighthouse every moon day. I'm gonna call that moon day. He was my supplier before we had this ridiculous fight. Well, let's ask the old astrologer. He's old and mad, whereas I've been studying for almost 3 years at the town university. Like, either I misread that or that was just some weird dialogue there. Can you believe he turned out to be an idiot? He told me that the Earth is round. What nonsense. Oh. This See, this kind of brings in one of those interesting scenarios where it's like you are playing a person in the past, but you know information in the future. I mean, I'm sorry to anyone who is a who believes that the world is flat, but my belief is the world is round. So, but to go back to the original thing I was saying, it's like to have the memories of someone in the future who has more knowledge compared to someone in the past who knows very little. Like, have you ever thought of yourself in a scenario where you wanted to be like, oh man, if I went into the past right now, I would be a genius compared to all the other people in the medieval times and stuff? Yeah, you would. But, I don't know, just an interesting thing to think about. But, you know, I'm actually going to say, actually, it is round. Oh, God! You should definitely meet him. The Mad Astrologer and the Gravekeeper. Two wise men. Yeah. That could make for a pretty funny poem. I wonder if there is a poem called something like that. This astrologer must be the smartest man around. Maybe he'll be able to help me get back home. Let's ask about the lighthouse. It's a cliff on the east of the village. It hasn't seen active use for a while, so... to the right of the game, basically. Bless the dead horse for staying open. One day I'll write a poem about this place. Maybe even a couple lines about you. Awesome. I'll take that. Alright, so... we met Betty Boop. We met the artist guy. Mrs. Chain. I'll talk to you, Miss Chain.
You better talk with my husband. He's in charge here.
Oh, that's the... I guess that's the tavern keeper's wife. So I'm assuming his name is Mr. Chain. Roderick. That's right, Roderick. It's weird because I keep on thinking when I see that name. I think of Roderick's Cube from Diablo 3 or from the Diablo series. Welcome to the Dead Horse Tavern. Let me think of it interesting. I should Roderick. I kind of want to give him like a Deckard Cain voice now. But I already passed the dialogue. I came from the graveyard. I woke up here today and things have been crazy since then. Oh, sorry. I not have recognized you? Good. This is good. Things are looking bright for our small village. When are you planning on opening the church? I need to fix the graveyard first. Sure. It's been a while since anybody took care of it. So let's get down to business, shall we? How can I help you? Alright, so let's just work in order here. The bishop told me that you would buy my burial certificates. Yes, he's right. And as the head of the village, according to the ancient contract, I have to trade it for money. Of course, only if I have any money. What do you mean? The village is going through hard times. We're short on money. But as soon as they open the church, pilgrims are bring lots of shiny coins to the village. So this game has an interesting mechanic to it where I think it's like the more you trade with the people here, the more like the more money they get, they open up different tiers of things to sell to you, and it's just like a weird economy that kind of goes with it, which is pretty interesting. But before I go to the trade, I'm going to exhaust these two other options here. Can you tell me where I am? Because I really need to get home. My darling will be so worried. He's just like, you're a dead horse. Okay, it looks medieval. Maybe I travel with time? And what year is it now? Year? What do you mean? The time it takes for the Earth to make one revolution around the sun? Oh, you've been listening to the astrologer's nonsense. Everybody knows that the Earth is flat. But I get you. It's 1204 after the ancient contract. So I am curious about what this ancient contract is all about. And what is the name of our beloved kingdom? The kingdom. And it is definitely not beloved here in the village. Do you have any other questions? Yeah, let's go with this. I like to trade some fresh meat. Meat is a delicacy in our village. I'll be glad to buy it. I just need to see the royal meat stamp on it. The royal meat stamp. Many years ago, there was an accident with an inappropriate meat. Uh-oh. Ever since, all meat must be approved by royal authority, and I don't need any trouble with the town. Does your meat have a stamp? So I guess when it's like grayed out like that, you can't pick it. But I guess I have to say, actually, no. I don't even want to know where you get unauthorized meat, but wow, it really looks good. But without a stamp, my hands are tied. Where can I get this stamp? Oh, you can send a form to the royal court through the mailbox near your church, but it'll cost you a bundle. But there's another way. I'll tell you just because we're neighbors. Come closer. Like his little, like his eyes like shift over and over, and you just like, there's a guy called Snake. I think he has a fake royal stamp, but to be honest, I haven't seen him for a while. You can ask Miss Charm. She comes here every uh, female symbol day. I bet she can help you to find Snake. Thanks. And other than that, let's go to the trade. Let's trade in this. Oh, Keeper, could you kindly take this letter to our local blacksmith, Kresvold? Sure. Where can I find him? The southern eastern corner of the village. So I got a letter to the blacksmith. Let's trade this. Let's get ourselves a good old 1 silver and 50 copper. And then you see here, this is like the tier that's going on right there. And then once you, like the more stuff you buy from him, that kind of like levels him up in a sense. And you get access to this stuff down here. But, I mean, there's food and stuff too, but I'm not even going to bother to buy any food from him. Because, I mean, I really don't have much money. I would rather use my money for other things. So let's leave. So let's go take this letter to the blacksmith. So the blacksmith is down this way. And it's getting choppy. I really need to figure that out. But before I meet him, I do want to... I don't even have access to that stuff yet. Alright, fair enough. Let's go talk to the blacksmith here. Hey, what are you staring at? Nothing, just looking around. I think I'm a keeper of the local graveyard. I mean, I am the keeper of the graveyard. I don't know why it says I think. Oh, I need to give this blacksmith an interesting voice as well. May I ask who you are? Unfortunately, I'm a local blacksmith. My name is Kresvold. Let's just give him a letter. I have a letter for you from Roderick. A letter, of course. 1 minute away, he can't be bothered to come himself. Heh, I guess old habits never die. Thank you. Sorry for my nagging. It seems it's my nap time. You have it. He slimes again. Oh, slimes again. Roderick has asked me to get rid of them. I don't have the time for those pesky little green bastards, but maybe you can help. Take this rusty sword and an energy potion. The sword is broken, but you can repair it with the whetstone on the grinder right behind me. You can keep the whetstone. Maybe you'll need it to repair your shovels sometime. If you manage to kill them, I'll bring me their remains, and I'll spare you some materials. They should be right up to the other side of my house, near the puddles. So did they make the puddles? I don't know. Yeah, another tutorial, basically showing it. Like, it actually took me a minute. Like, I misread this the first time I saw this, and I was like, I don't know how to attack, and I'm just like hitting buttons, and then eventually I hit the space bar, and I was like, oh, okay, there we go. But every time you swing, I believe, different actions, the game spend energy. Take energy fight, it's been known to take health as well. You can always refill your health and food and potions. Sleeping can also take care of health. So, you know, you don't have to rely on eating stuff to heal yourself. You just make sure that you just rest up. Let's see, I can ask him about metal ores. You know what? I like to work on metal myself. Where can I find some ore? You can find metal ore in the swamp soil. There's a huge swamp to the west, across the river. So I think there's like a bridge that's broken, like where I dropped off that body the last episode. I used to collect ore there before the bridge collapsed. You've unlocked a new technology and got blueprint furnace, so I can gather iron now. Let's go to trade. Okay, let's take care of these slimes. I can't really. Oops, wrong buttons. So this, you just do a lot of clicky clicks. Click that. Hit F. Hold down F to repair. Alright. So with that in place, let's make sure these little icons in the top right corner just indicate that you have the stuff equipped, basically meaning that you have access to them. So now the way I want to fight these guys is I want to kind of group them up and be efficient with this. So, whoops, there we go. Yeah, 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 yeah. There we go. All right. So that was quick and easy. Good job. Take this whetstone. Just sharpen your broken tools and they'll be as good as new. And I think I'll worry about buying that later. But yeah, so I mean that was a quick, easy fight right there. I think that's the most I've ever fought in this game. Just because in my last game I played, I just tried to understand the mechanics and just build up the church and make money. So I got that part down pretty well, but the whole fighting part, not too keen about. So right now I'm just trying to think of what to do next here. Because it is nighttime. I should just head straight back home. I mean, I do have plenty of energy. And what you can do to kind of speed yourself up to move faster, you can hit, hold down shift? No, you hit shift. And you can do like little spurts here. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to try to rush home real quick so that... Oh. What was this voice again? Right. Where you been? I was in the village. This place is so weird, but it feels so real. And everybody's okay with me just appearing out of nowhere. Sard, you're stealing my thoughts. Stealing. I remember there's a cellar in your cottage. Some provisions must be stored there. Okay, so now I can gather berries and stuff. So, awesome. I just didn't know when that happened. I knew it happened eventually. I just didn't know when. Wheat. Exactly. I remember. Baking bread out of it. And pies. Sweet berry pies. Toast. Onion toast. Oh, that's a good with beer. Sard. You know what? I need a beer. This is beginning to feel like a one-sided relationship. Bring me beer and I'll tell you a lot of important stuff. Like how you can get home. Questions? Yes. Can you tell? It was rhetorical. Do I like a... Well, technically, yes. Sorry, you smartass. I'll be waiting with that beer at my place. No beer, no answers. Alright. So, let's just go back to what I was doing. Heading back to go to sleep. Because right now, it's like at the right moment to go to sleep. So you'll see maybe the differences in sleep again. So, yeah, that red right there was healing my health. And I'm getting that really good sleep, and that is that normal sleep right there. And then usually when it fills that blue bar up, it'll automatically wake you up, which is pretty convenient. Alright. So let's move on. I'm going to put these in here. I think you can shift right click to throw it all in there. So I got space. Let me think here. What do I want to do next? Because today is this symbol day, which is after mail day. What was I gonna do? Let's just chop this tree down. So just kind of give you an idea what to do with this stuff right here. Because after you cut the tree down, there's still that stump there, so you still want to like get rid of that so a new tree can grow there. And that's how you put wood in the wood pile. There is a nifty trick on how you can do that a little bit more efficiently. I'll show you that here real quick. So I'm gonna try to get 2 pieces of wood. There we go. So with 2 pieces of wood, this is what you can do. You can pick one up, and then you can move around the other one like that, so that you don't have to make like a double trip to get 2 pieces of wood. You could just do this right here, and presto. Cool, right? Alright, so let me think here. I do have enough points for hard spares. Yeah, let's do that. Oh wait, I should have gotten soft spares. Ah, dang it. Ah, all right. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put the episode to a pause right here. I'm basically just going to quit this game without saving so that I can reload it so that I can get the soft spares. You want to get the soft spares before you get the hard spares for a good reason, and I'll explain that in the next video. So if y'all are liking the content so far, you're liking how I'm kind of doing things, just comment, like, subscribe. I'll take criticism as well. It's definitely welcome here. So other than that, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.